Vocabulary Edition Session 2, starting with letter C. First one, cloud, noun. Great influence, especially political or social. Antonym of cloud is inconsequentiality. It can be used as John Matheson has a lot of clout and power in the city. He can get away with anything. So the user comma is to link the two sentences closely. So these two sentences are uh, closely, related closely to each other. Coagulate is a verb. It means thickening, congeal, clot. The antonym of coagulate is rarefy, expand, dissipate, thin, liquefy. The liquid gel was coagulating because of the cool temperature. What's the reason of the cool temperature? And the result is the liquid gel was coagulating. That means the liquid gel was thickening. Coalesce is a verb. Combine and fuse are the synonym for this word. Separate and divide are its antonym. The two liquids were then coalesced into a congealed mass. Congealed means to get collected, and coalesced means to combine into a single congealed mass. Right. The fourth one is coda, which we can simply call it as a conclusion of uh, of anything, like something like story or music or something else. Um, it suggests the concluding section of a musical or literary composition, and the opposite of coda or conclusion is introduction. The coda is often more technically difficult to master than any other piece of music. That means the conclusion is often more technically difficult. You can interchange the word if so that you can sense it more easier, right? Coddle is to treat gently, and opposite of it is to treat roughly. The parents have coddled their children too much. So that means they treat gently or take care to their children too much, right? The next one is codicil. It's a supplement to the body of a will. Supplement. So opposite of supplement is the main body of a document. A codicil was added to the will only yesterday. Coeval, living at the same time. So living at the same time, we prefer calling it contemporary. Contemporary life, contemporary literary, contemporary reading, something like that. The opposite of it is living for a while. Although the two scientists were coeval, they didn't know of each other's work because of their vast geographic separation. So here we use a transition word although. Um, so while using the transition although, the two sentences had exactly opposite meaning, which we can see here, right? So the two scientists were contemporary. They are working at the same time, but they did not know about each other's work because of their vast geographic separation, their geographic location. The next one is cogitate. Cogitate is to think over in a particular subject, and the opposite of cogitate is to ignore. He needed a lot of privacy and silence to cogitate over this decision, which could possibly alter his life. He need to think a lot over these decisions. So he is thinking a lot. So thinking for the word which to use over think over, or to interchange the word think over, we can use cogitate, which is also a verb. The cognate, related linguistically, allied by blood, similar or akin in nature. That means they are related to each other. So the opposite of or antonym of cognate is dissimilar or unlike. They were just about as cognate with regards to each other as pea and pod. So they are related, they are very similar, they are allied by blood, they are truly related to each other, what cognate suggests, right? Well, the cognitive is the way of mental process of knowing or perceiving things truly uh, truly mental, yeah. So it's more of dealing with something ideas in a wise manner. So the opposite of cognitive or mental status is the physical. Her cognitive abilities have earned her the best intellectual of the year award. So cognitive abilities refers to the mental abilities of a person to mental ability or mental process um, is an adjective. The next one is cognizance. Cognizance is about awareness. Awareness means knowledge. So the cognizance is a noun form, which means knowledge, and opposite of or antonym of cognizance is ignorance. Jack's sense of cognizance is exceptional. Exceptional means outstanding. He is often sought up after for advice. The use of semicolon here is used for his closer connection, and Jack's is used for his own ownership or relationship. Relationship, his status is mentioned here. So the people see over him for getting advice. The sought is a third form of would say, right? The cohabit. Cohabit is a verb form which suggests live together, and opposite of cohabit is the live separately. And how we can use cohabit is like the number of cohabiting couples expected to double by 2021. So the cohabiting means to the people who lives together is expected is going to be double by 2021. We use preparation by to refer the time, yeah, refer the year. Cohort. Maybe you may hear this word. So cohort of my friends, cohort of a group. That means the asset of a company. The companions are friends of my group. You can suggest or you can mention or you can understand in either of the way. So the companions and associates are synonyms, whereas enemies and opposites are antonyms of the word cohorts, which is the noun form. The two men had been cohorts for many years and committed the crime together. So what is all this? Is cohorts means to associate or they work side by side. They work in a friendly manner. They work as associate and commit the crime together. Coiffure. Coiffure means hairstyle. She daintily tossed her fingers to hair, appreciating the fresh coiffure, appreciates the fresh hairstyle, and print in front of the mirror. What actually the print means to pride oneself or to transfer yourself in an attractive way. Colander is a noun form which means container with perforated bottom used for straining. Perforate means the bottom bottle with a hose at its top so that you can use to uh, use use in something foods for supplements like so the opposite of it is closed container. We had to use a colander to strain the pasta, right? So it's final the review time. So these are the words which we understand or which we uh, learn today. Let's review it again. Cloud, co-gallute, coalesce, coda, cuddle, codicil, coeval, cogitate, cognate, cognitive, cognizance, cohabit, cohorts, coiffure, colander. That's all. Okay.